Hey, you know, lately, fuck all that shit. We been on a whole lot of gang shit, you know, never like shit. That's how I'm coming, y'all. Gang, just potty train, all that shit. Oh, that's how you come to me? Nah, for real. This a real nigga party, you cannot get in. Busting out the knee, folding them out the Zan. I can shake your hand. No, I'm not your friend. I don't fuck with rappers. No, I'm not a fan. Damn, niggas really shoot no accident. I can't make this shit up. I cannot pretend. Damn, and I heard you know who shot your man. You ain't trying to slash, only acting like you is. Cause if you gon' slide, pussy nigga, then slide in. Let me see some fucking shots fired down. Let me shoot that crib up you have it. Don't wanna hear them loud sounds, then be quiet down. You don't wanna hear that bitch. Before I sneak up on you with that. Rhyme with that, wish a nigga would. This right here turn a nigga name into a hood. Bumped into a bitch I knew in high school. Big tried to fuck your bitch up past through. Remember you was dissing in the classroom. Now you're trying to tie me in a bathroom.
And Smoke in the building. What's the word with it, family? Slow motion, man. I'm gonna get it going in a minute.
Nigga party, you cannot get in. Busting out the knee, folding them out the Zan. I can shake your hand. No, I'm not your friend. I don't fuck with rappers. No, I'm not a fan. Damn, niggas really shoot no accident. I can't make this shit up. I cannot pretend. Damn, and I heard you know who shot your man. You ain't trying to slash, only acting like you is. Cause if you gon' slide, pussy nigga, then slide in. Let me see some fucking shots fired down. Let me shoot that crib up you had me. Don't wanna hear them loud sounds, then be quiet. They be like, duck why you don't gotta make fiction. Cause I don't like that. And I don't wanna grieve. Fuck around, rob me. First time I meet them. Same place you catch them. Same place you leave. Pussy ass niggas not allowed in the zoo. Fuck wrong with you? Who you talking to? Pussy ass niggas acting like they bulletproof. Till you get your fucking tongue trouble against the cool.
Never left the game. Bitch, I never will. He get in the jam. Fuck around, swill. Time about I am. Now I think he will. Niggas take the shit to get your stupid ass killed.
Real nigga party, you cannot get in. Busting out the knee, folding them out the Zan. I can shake your hand. No, I'm not your friend. I don't fuck with rappers. No, I'm not a fan. Damn, niggas really shoot no accident. I can't make this shit up. I cannot pretend. Damn, and I heard you know who shot your man. You ain't trying to slash, only acting like you is. Cause if you gon' slide, pussy nigga, then slide in. Let me see some fucking shots fired down. Let me shoot that crib up you had me.
I'll be ready after this song right here. We're gonna get it cracking, man.
You should know he wrong. He a fucking white boy. What's up? What's that word though? You niggas ain't no shit, man.
Philly, what's the word with the little bro? I see you.
Keep it pushing. He's a goofy.
Sub in this motherfucker. Silent assassin.
Hey, well, I don't know fuck all that shit already. Go ahead, shit go. This Chicago, nigga. Don't touch me. Hey, that's how they want us to do it. Look at me. Back the fuck up.
My bad, while you goofy ass nigga.
I'm finna get swaggy on that bitch.
Do that, did.
Hey, got my stick on me. Don't get flicked on me.
Gang ain't just body train all that shit though.
We gon' slide
G&J 10 is building, that's what's up.
We don't do no drive.
Chill out. Educational corner was good as fuck. That's what's up.
Hey, you say you want some beef? Well, I got 5 guys. Slide through like a drive-through. Shoot your shit up once again just to remind you. We don't play that, boy. I'm not spraying, boy. I got my drink over me. I might get it, boy. My bitch related, boy. You say you want some pressure, well apply. Nigga, you get on the keyboard and you slide. Hey, how the fuck you get so good at hiding? I'm just gonna wait for you to go ride in. I got 2 cups on me, let's see if you survive in. Hey, it's sharks off in that water, I dare you dive in. Bitch, I don't fuck with none of these niggas like I'm a trunk support. If we can't bad you, nigga, we gon' trunk it. We gon' trunk it. Got some pounds coming in. My shit come from Florida. When they found you coming across the border. Tweaking in my dreams, thought it was real, I almost shot a nigga. I love my son to death, but I keep it real, I'm not the father. Bullets hits are different when that chopper hits you. You gon' be already dead, it gon' be for the doctor get we gon' slide by. How about shoot shit up, boy? We don't do no drive-by. Now it's bye-bye.
Bitch, voila.
Hey, you say you want some beef, well, I got 5 guys. Slide through like a drive-through. Shoot your shit up once again just to remind you. We don't play it, boy. I'm not spraying, boy. I got my drink over me. I might get it, boy. My bitch related, boy. Smoking dead niggas, bitch, I'm fried. Bitch, I'm fried. Ass bloodshot, I literally see blood in my eyes. You ain't telling the truth and be quiet. Quiet. Cause back when we was sliding, niggas went outside. You ain't telling the truth.
We done with that shit for now. Quick segment to what they call it, adjust my devices. Salute. What's the word, family? What's the word? We got Jen JT in the building, Sub in the building, Vampy in the building, Team and Smoke. Shout out to my bro. We got my little bro Philly in the building. That's what's up. Definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm back. Y'all know they be trying to get my ass out the way. But yeah, I'm dropping this link in here right quick. Y'all just have a little patience with me. I'll take the fuck off. I got that out the way. But yeah, that's the link. I just dropped that shit up in there. Hit this camera again. Let it be known that it's me behind this motherfucker. So, yeah, it's your boy. Yeah, salute. Shout out to everybody. I dropped the link in there in case people don't feel like typing and all that shit. Go ahead and hit the link. Put yourself in. I'll get you up on on the panel and shit. We can go from there. And yeah, just want to get back into a little bit of talking. Y'all know we gonna do Oh yeah, bro, take your time. Shit, we ain't on that right now. Just letting people slide in the building. And, yeah. But I still want to touch down on the plague. I'm gonna call that shit like I told you. I'm gonna start labeling what it is. Fuck a coronavirus, a COVID-19, an immunization, whatever the fuck they want to call. We're gonna call it what it is. We're gonna talk about the plague a little bit more. And the reason I choose today, and I can't make this shit up, and I gotta do this. Sub gotta back me up on this. Yeah, I picked Tuesday for a reason though, because I knew something big was gonna happen, and it did though. 250,000 people so far lost their life to that shit. So yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute. But yeah. But yeah, that's basically what I want to touch down on. And then me and Boaz, we was watching this movie, and we were just talking about it in the back for everybody who's seen Hobbs and Shaw. Check out the premises of that movie. Fuck the action. Look at the dialogue. They said it was a lady with a whole disease that she injected in herself, and we seen the shit up on there. And they saying if it got out in 78 hours, that I think it was 72 or 78 hours, that it could make the whole world become extinct, or at least half of it. So that's why I want to touch down. And I came equipped for this. $1/4 mil out. How many? Yeah, 250,000, $250,000 already out the door on the real from this alleged so-called viruses they call it. I'm telling y'all, that's the plague. Even if y'all don't read the Bible, just open it up in Revelations 6 verse 8 and read it. It speak about it. It on the real, and us as adults, we can refuse the shit though, but they're gonna be saying it's mandatory for the kids, and if they resist against the kids though, that's what them FEMA camps are for. Told y'all them fucking little totes and shit they got up in there. I call FEMA coffins. Them things look like totes. Them airtight. Once they seal them airtight, nigga hold 5 to 7 people up in there on the real. I'm just being 100. Y'all don't believe me? Go back and do a little research on it. It pops up right there. It's public knowledge. And then think about it. They don't know if this shit by touch or by air though. They already had this shit in plan though. Y'all didn't follow the steps. Get the FEMA camps. Basically, we're gonna get the ones off the street first, which is the homeless. We're gonna get them out the way. A lot of them are already missing. Then these hoodlums that be ripping and running, all of them ain't going to jail. Gonna start throwing their ass in FEMA camps on the real they is. And it's a high rate of the plague inside these jails already. I'm just being 100 with y'all. That's why I say focus and pay attention. Because if y'all want our bro, oh, there she go. Hey, QT already dropped the link, sis. Already dropped the link. It's in there. Just in case you want to slide up, because you be having your insight on this type of shit too. But yeah, it's been steps from the damn what happened to Sub. But yeah, it's been steps on this shit though. They've been taking steps since the beginning of this shit. Y'all cannot make this shit up. And then that Dr. Fauci dude, watch when his resume come out. Watch y'all. Watch what I tell y'all. This ain't dude first motherfucking dance. This is his first motherfucking, like, basically spotlighted shit. But yeah, trust me. What's the word, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you know, bro. How you doing, Big Guy?
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm good. He just, had to come up in here and, get all the talk on with this shit, though. Because, like I told her, it's a reason, and it's going to be, like, big points about this conversation I want to make to our people, though. It's a reason why they tell you don't mix church and state, which is religion and science on the real. Because if you mix them, though, you might get real answers. On the real, you will. You'll get real-ass answers.
That's correct, especially, though, as well, though, bro, because I want to go back to the Hobbes movie, bro, yeah? The message from looking at two sides of the coin, right? From what you were saying about a female, but an individual, yeah? Because this also goes back to something that I mentioned during the whole first lockdown as well, yeah? The recreation of the genetics and the DNA, whether it's from human beings through technology, because if you remember, bro, yeah, I was violently ill for 3 weeks during, God bless you, bro. I was violently ill for 3 to 4 weeks, bro, with different types of food and things, yeah? And if you remember, I brought up the conversation, if you remember the old gangster days where they used to feed humans to animals and stuff like that, bro. That movie had me think that as well, though, bro, because how can a man recreate a robot from DNA, bro?
Period. And I'll tell you something else, like, you know what I'm saying, just to build off there, because I'm going to give you back the flow, because I want you to get your roll off, bro. But on what bro just said right there, though, I'm going to tell y'all something else, though. And if y'all think I'm bullshit, y'all got enough balls and hearts to go look this up. Go look this up. Hey, did y'all know back in the day, y'all know how, and I ain't on no racist shit, though, but history, you know what I'm saying, do speak volume. Back in the day, did y'all know some of the slaves that they killed, though, that some of the other slaves ate them? I'm just being honest.
You've got to remember, though, KI as well, though, back in the day, that's how people used to survive in the wilderness, though, by cannibalism, bro.
All day long. And not only that, though, yeah, remember the movie I always talk about, The Matrix? Remember in the beginning of the movie how they was taking the humans that they survived, that they was growing and intravenously feeding them back into the ones that was growing?
Yep. Because they were trying to change the DNA structure to create a human superpower being per se.
Yep.
But couldn't be achieved because DNA structure itself is a very complicated thing to break down.
Very, unless you've been working on that shit for at least 50 or 60 years. And the reason I say that, and again, to build off what bro just said, I don't know if y'all ever heard of a designer baby. This is public knowledge, like some shit I ain't making up. 3 parents can make 1 baby now. On the real.
That's correct.
3 parents literally can make. Hey, that's the DNA structure you was just talking about, where they genetically modifying and making human beings on the real.
Well, KR, you got to remember.
Getting people out the way. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
For your body, bro. Yeah. Well, out here in the UK, our scientists were able to create a sheep from cloning. So there you go. That's another DNA structure that's going to be broken down and understood. But I will say as well, KR, you're 100% right about designer babies. 100% right about it.
Yes, sir. I did a little research on that.
It's been a thing for a long time, though, because a lot of people are trying to keep the different heritages alive. That's why you see a lot of different heritages together, though. Yes, it was frowned upon one day, but it is what it is, though. Do you know what I mean, bro?
All day long.
But when it's coming down to it, though, in my eyes, the structure of, say, a Caucasian with an African or an American or a native to create something different to keep the population in flow.
Period. And something, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the little bro Melvin, if you know what I'm saying, wherever he bro ass at, hope you good. But shout out to Melvin though, because this is always one of our favorite conversations.
Shout out to Melvin.
The number 1 rule to the Georgia Guidestones, I just read it in the other video. It says reduce the world's population. That's the entire planet. Reduce the population down to 500 million people. It's 7.8 billion with a B people on this planet, though. Think about it. We just lost a 250,000 people just due to this plague alone. Not the ones who sick and still alive in ICU and, you know, quarantine. Not them. I'm talking about deaths. We just lost 250,000 people in less than a year, though, due to a fucking plague. Y'all, telling y'all, the word pandemic and panic goes together. On the real, one comes from the other.
And medic also comes from it as well, though, bro. Pandemic, medic, though, you know what I mean? But I gotta say, though, it does look like, and I will go back to a few of our old conversations, KR, yeah? The guidestones are in full effect, and I think they've been in effect for at least 4 decades. 4 decades, realizing and putting things together in my matrix the last 6 months. Do you know what I mean? Because it's weird right now how Iran's getting their ass kicked again. Africa's been popping off. You guys out there, and God bless everybody out in the US, it's been popping off everywhere, bro, right now. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it. But it like, bro, like for instance, though, with Iran, bro, they've just killed another nuclear scientist, bro. That's 2 this year. 2 this year, and I just had to explain to somebody, and I'll say it again.
I've been paying attention to that too. On the real, I have.
Bro, for real, you need to be paying attention to that, especially after our conversations, though, bro, because it's gonna turn ugly if people don't stop what the hell's going on.
Period. And can I say something to what bro just said, though? He just said, you know what I'm saying? How, you know what I'm saying? They striking other countries and shit like this. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. I don't know if some of y'all on here old enough like I am, or even from my generation, or, you know, one step down. If y'all can remember that cartoon Inspector Gadget, and this relates to what we saying. If y'all can remember that, y'all remember that little girl? Y'all remember that little girl, Penny, his niece? Y'all remember that book she used to carry? That was a tablet. Back then, though. Now, keep in mind, the technology they got, they was showing us that they already had shit better than that back then. This is shit we just get. That book was a fucking tablet. The little girl had on a motherfucking watch that was a phone on life she did. A bunch of shit up in there came out and basically predicted the future. And the reason I say this is to say this, because I'm finna jump into the Simpsons, because this is what the fuck going on. We got Big Brother everywhere, which is the all-seeing eye. Y'all, some people don't want to call it what it is. They call it Big Brother or just cameras. That's the all-seeing eye. Them cameras see everything. Now, y'all remember them aliens? And I'm not saying it's aliens watching us. It's just a scenario. The aliens that was in the Simpsons, they was watching them like that was they was a show or some shit. Like, no, not even the Simpsons. It was South Park. They was watching South Park like South Park was a show. The aliens was. And then when they found out about the shit, though, they thing was to kill them. Period. We've been a big shit show for them all day long. Big business got big money. Money talks. Y'all don't think some of these lawyers and Supreme Court judges ain't cool with these politicians and shit like that? Stop it. We've been being played from the beginning. We've been getting played from the beginning, though, on the real. And no matter what scripts, I'm finna give you back the flows right here, because this I'm at the point right here. No matter how they do it, though, and what scripture nobody reads or something like that, no matter what it is, though, every last piece of scripture down here that was given to tribes for them to read, speaks of this time right here. Every last one of them. I cannot make this shit up. The reason I know this because I went and looked for myself. Hispanic cultures speak of it. Islamic cultures speak of it. Cultures over here in the West speak of it in scriptures. On the real, they do. Even over in Egypt, in Ethiopia and shit like that. Even they little, like what they call it, they stories and legends and shit like that, though. Hey, that shit speak of the times right here that we're going through at this exact moment right here in our life. On the really do. They say it was Mayans, and the Mayans disappeared, though. People could believe that if they want to. The Mayans did disappear. The Mayans just don't want to be seen no more. They walk amongst us. They regular people.
That's the difference. The regular people, they're not like them, no, bro.
Period.
So I'll give you respect for that, though, bro, because a lot of people don't look at them as regular people. Like you were saying, they've run away and things. It's just a bit like me. I just go take a goddamn time out, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you do what you gotta do. Just take a step back and let it happen. Do you know what I mean? I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. I know what I need to know. If it doesn't involve you, so be it. Fuck yeah, I ain't got time for that shit, though. Do you know what I mean?
Period. I see sis up in here. All right, let me go up in here for a minute. She said they killing these people. I refuse to go to the hospital right now. Saying sell us Facts, Power Rangers,
Hey, Grandma.
Simpsons, and Family Guy. Oh yeah, salute to G-Ma in the building. Hey, she said
Salutation.
Stargate, Star Wars. Hey, I gotta post that Star Wars right there. Hey, sis, Star Wars ain't just the name of a movie. Star Wars is the name of a fucking space program started by Ronald Reagan in 1982. Think I'm playing? Y'all go Google this shit while I tell y'all. Look, let me turn this camera on just to show y'all I ain't got not a note. Look, I don't have not a note in front of me on my kids. All I got in front of me is this right here and me a square. I don't need the notes. Like I say, the shit that's important, you gonna keep that shit in your head though. Like I like knowledge. That's just a part of who I am. But I got that Star Wars up there because the name of that space program that Ronald Reagan started was called Star Wars. On it really was. He even got a speech. Where he went and talked at the United Nations and even told every government of the United Nations, like, what if we were invaded by a species outside of this world? I cannot make this shit up, y'all. I pay attention to that shit just like I did with Bush 1. The reason I paid attention to the Bushes is due to Prescott Bush because he was an ex-Nazi and came over here and got power and then got a son and a grandson that became the president. So yeah, I pay attention to shit like that too. But the man told us it'll be a new world order, and it will be. Look at it now. Remember, he went on TV and lied. The man came back with a half a slab, a half a bird, a half a brick. Went on TV and said he found this right across the street in the park, man. He lying like a motherfucker. That big ass rock he found. You ain't find that. You ain't find that. This is publicity stunt. We know how this go. We know how this go. Just like we know how that shit went with under J. Edgar Hoover on how he tried to exterminate and do different things. Everybody keep on thinking that, oh, no, they just tried to destroy the Panthers. No, they didn't. They went in there and tried to take out the Latinos too. On the real, they did. That's a story, part of the story need to be told because there was a lot of Latinos that was down with the Panthers that's unspoken about on the real.
I didn't know.
Trust me. They won Black Panthers, but they was heavily associated with them though, and they don't even give them their props though. And only thing they keep saying, oh, they need to be deported. They need to for what? For what? We planted the soil, you know what I mean, and drop the seeds, and they watering the shit. In other words, doing water down ass jobs that other people won't do though to keep this motherfucker running though. If black people, and this ain't nothing racist though, but if black people and any people of minority stop working and just step the fuck back just for 7 days, 1 week, hey, the economy around the world will crash. I ain't even talking about for the white guys and nothing go to work. They can still go to work. Guess what? They can't do all the work that their employees was doing.
You're right about that, bro.
With that shit.
99% of the world's economy will collapse if that ever happens. Because what it is, though, a lot of people are dependent on foreign nationals to come from one country to another to bring their expertise, their wisdom, their knowledge. But what happened in what has happened, especially out here in the UK, bro, I remember back in the late 90s when our borders opened, when we joined the European Union, yeah? All of the jobs went to them people, bro. Do you know what I mean? Again, no disrespect, because I'm very proud and very happy that you were part of our heritage, though. Do you know what I mean? Especially mine growing up. Do you know what I mean? So no disrespect at all. But what I found was, bro, for instance, yeah, I'll use us too, bro, yeah? You know my background, I know yours, bro, yeah? For instance, they might pick me because of me being English per se over you, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I find that disrespectful, though. Because you might have prior knowledge or more knowledge to me, where I would look, he's more qualified and suited for this job to me. He's picking.
This what I do. It's me and you. You know, we cool than a motherfucker. You little bro, I'm big bro.
Exactly.
I tell you just like this. Little bro, take that job. Just make sure when you get in the position, you don't forget about it. That's all I say to you. And let you do you. I'm dead ass. Let you do you. They gonna see you a hard worker. You could do this and you gonna do that. You gonna get in a position where you like, you know what? I can hire people now. Let me call KI.
Exactly.
I fit in. I ain't never finna be like, you know what? I'm gonna be a crab in the barrel ass dude. No disrespect to nobody said something like that. I'm just the term. But I'm not finna grab nobody and pull them back down in the barrel. Hell no. If I can't make it to the top, you know what? Stand on my shoulder, see if you can reach the top. When you get out there, find a string or something, a rope, so I can climb the fuck up out of here too. That's how you got to do that. Not keep pulling people back down. That shit some bullshit. Why ain't nobody gonna get nowhere? Everybody want to be better than each other, chasing something called clout. Do y'all know? Like I said, to me, clout is a word, and ain't no disrespect to nobody. Or I ain't taking shot. That's just a word to me. I ain't chasing shit. On the real, if I gotta chase it, that means I'm not meant to have it. If I gotta chase it,
the word clout to me means
that's just
in
an
my
word that got a lot of people killed. That's all I'm gonna say. In my
opinion.
I
was just gonna say it's an empty word. What means showing off to me? That's basically what clout is. When I look back at it, and you're 100% right, K.I.D.O. How many people have died for the thrill of clout? How many people have died for that thrill, bro? Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it ain't a thrill when you got family members grieving.
Sometimes you lose count. For real.
Because watching the youth destroy themselves, bro, it's horrible, bro. It's so horrible.
Especially when you're in tune, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew some people personally and shit like that, though, and you be like, damn, no matter what the fuck they did, though, in my eyes, they was a good person. I don't know what they did to other people. That ain't my business. But from my aspect on how I seen people, though, like I say, rest in peace to both of my dudes from both sides, though. Like on some real shit.
Yeah, I'm the same, bro, because at the end of the day, to me, it doesn't matter what you rep, you're a human being. You bleed, we're coming to work the same, we all got feelings, bro, do you know what I mean? Because I don't care what color, I don't care what color, what creed, anything, though, do you know what I mean, bro? And people need to understand that the reason I say that is out of love, because I accept everybody for who they are. And I just wish there was more people like me and you, K.I.D.O. in the world, where we can say, look, it ain't about violence, it ain't about this, it ain't about that.
But
do you know
that's
what I mean?
the thing, though, right? But that's the thing. It's plenty of us on the real. This the thing, and I was just gonna say something about that. See, this how great I feel when great minds think alike. I just said this on this last video, and I'm gonna say it again though. A lot of people be coming at, you know what I'm saying, like us brothers, and you know what I'm saying. When I say brothers, I mean men in general though, because every dude that got a thing swinging between his leg ain't no fucking man in my eyes, on the real. But I'm looking at it like this. They be coming at like the real ones, like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, y'all speak a good one. It ain't even about us speaking, though. We got to start somewhere, because what they felt to realize, y'all ain't getting out here, y'all ain't helping these youngsters. What y'all ain't understand, these youngsters ain't listening right now, and a bunch of them, if not half of them, is blick the fuck up. We ain't trying to get whacked for goddamn and sitting up there trying to tell. But if you cool with them like that and you can't do it, try to talk to them. But if you know they hot heads and shit like that, where anything will spark them, step the fuck back.
Exactly, because that's an energy you don't want to inhale, though, because it can set up a multiple chain of events that you could be or will be a part of that isn't necessarily bullshit. Because I agree, bro. Because sometimes, right, I understand people are knuckleheads, right? Completely understand that, right? But they got to remember where they once come from. Do you know what I mean, bro? They've got to remember that, though. Do you know what I mean? And I understand some people may not have had the parents. I respect that. There's people who have one or the other. I respect it. But there's always one family value that is always learned, in my eyes, and that's respect. And I don't care if it's your elders, your youngsters, or your own age. Because, bro, an 18-year-old shouldn't be going up inside the head of somebody, say, your age, here. Because, number one, if I was that age, I'd say, hold on, he's lived longer than me. I need to listen to his wisdom instead of being a knucklehead. Do you know what I mean?
Like this. Yes, sir. I tell you like this. When it boils down to it, it's a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, little guys running out here. Don't get it wrong, though, man. Every one of them last one of them dudes out there ain't knuckleheads. They ain't stupid. I mean, and I'm being 100. Them little dudes ain't stupid like a lot of people paint them out to be. All they savages. They this, they that. I tell you like this. With this pandemic going on, a lot of shit is being sparked. And yes, I can blame it on this shit for the simple fact people being made to move in a different way that they're not used to doing. And everybody had to sporadically do this shit, though, with no preparation. It just came out today, and I cannot make this shit up. They just released it today in the news, and I said this shit a while back. They just released in the news that the what this COVID shit is and how it's destroying people and making them do setbacks and people losing their business and all this and this stress, high suicide. We've been talking about that shit months ago, and they finally said though that the U.S. us And I can't make this shit up. Educational purposes, YouTube, because this ain't my information. This information I seen on other networks and these legitimate ass TV news outlets. They've been new about this shit since mid-December though. But remember, they told everybody they found out about it on 31st of December though. On the real, they said it. I'm looking like, damn, MSNBC said this, BBC said this, damn, even Fox agreeing with this. Oh, not CNN chiming in like, hold on, all y'all agreeing with this, which I know all you motherfuckers work together because y'all words be the same shit y'all saying. But if y'all knew about this, why did we take so long and why we at this point and what we at though? It's a lot of stress going on. A lot of people out here, goddamn it, going broke due to the fact of, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck is going on. You can't be this far against this person. Then people start missing their relatives and shit because people that used to be tight. Shit ripping people the fuck apart from their family and they friends. So against nobody, you know what I mean? But distancing yourself and all.
Hey, KI, if you can still hear me, bro. StreamYard's being a bitch right now with you, but jump out and jump back in, KI. I don't know what the hell happened there, though, but I completely agree with you, though, because what it is, though, higher stress levels, being on lockdown, because you could look at lockdown as like a punishment, being in jail right now because of what's been going on. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's having to spend more time together, we live together, do everything differently. It's a new way of life, yes. A lot of people are losing businesses, they're losing everything from the livelihoods to the adulthoods to the childhood and everything, because basically this pandemic or epidemic. Hey, welcome back here, bro.
Hey, look. Even Vampy said right there. She said you talked about it in December. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm telling you. Because I ain't finna sit up there and listen to no news, man. The best thing people, and I can't stress this enough, these college kids, man, that's in college, these kids is in there looking for cures. They're not. This is what people, and I'm like, why don't they get the spotlight like they should, though? I'm dead ass. University, like I say, Wyoming, University of Kentucky, University of Minnesota, you know what I'm saying, different universities. They all basically saying the same thing, and they ain't even comparing notes, though. Real. But no, they want to go get somebody that's been in the field for 30, 40 fucking years, though ain't never came up with a cure, always telling people come back for the treatment. It is what it is, man. I call it how I see it. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm the same, bro, because as I was just explaining before you come back up, bro, yeah, was the whole mentality right now that we're living in is like a jail type mentality. We're always in, we're around each other, we're having to fend for ourselves more than we ever have done, but especially with the businesses, because in my eyes, what's happened is as well, with all the borders being closed, bro, the countries and everything, import-export is completely halted. Do you know what I mean? So to me, a lot of maybe 40, 50, 60% of the businesses will be going out because they can't get the product.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And they can't push whatever they've got because, like I said months ago, if you remember, KI, why was the shops empty for 4 weeks? That was because local products were coming back and they needed a 4-week window. Do you remember that, bro? And if you go look now in the shops, it doesn't matter where you go, you're gonna see everything now is coming locally, bro. Just go quickly read the packet and see, though, because like I said before, there's been a lot of research that's happened during this though, but I'll go back and say as well with what you were saying, KI, we are living in such different times these days that
and
the
nobody was
strongest
prepared
survive.
for it.
Certain people were, bro, but in very different ways though. Do you know what I mean, bro?
I tell you like this. I know what they show on the news, and all of it don't be real. We've seen shit that's been staged, where it came out where they staged this shit and didn't know the camera was still on type shit. But I say this to say this. When it boils down to it, though, the scare tactics, look how they work.
Well, thank
We
you
see
so
how
much
it
for
go.
saying that, though.
We see the scare
bro,
tactics
exactly.
through big ass events, all types of shit. Hold on.
Flags.
My wife in the building, TT Love, salute to you, my queen. What's the word? But yeah,
salute, TT.
But yeah, the way that they do it though is wow, because oh yeah, this is going on, and then there's people out doing this. Number one, before they showed us who was doing it, they said who was doing it. So yeah, people gonna run out and do it due to mass panic. Get where I'm coming from? That's what I mean when I say people weren't ready for it. Then they was going out getting shit that, you know what I mean, like. Did they really need that much tissue? Like for real?
No, for real. I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean.
Here's something. Well, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get this tip out to everybody, though, because I ain't going to never keep it to myself. You know how people, and it's still on the subject, you know how people investing in masks and rubber gloves and shit like that, right? Why ain't nobody investing in turtlenecks, though? Do you know you can pull a turtleneck up just like the mask, and then if you want to take it off, roll that motherfucker right back down? I'm just saying.
Well, bro, there is people out there, though. Bro, there is people out there because I've got an app, bro. I've got an app that where you can get turtlenecks and things, bro. But you're right about that, bro. You were right because I did not see it for a long time.
Dead ass. I don't twiddle my thumbs. I be researching and looking at shit though, cause man, they say it only take one grain of sand to move the world. Me personally, I truly believe that. On the real, I do, cause it only take one person to make one move to spark, you know what I'm saying, something better or something greater than what was already going on. I'm just saying, we seen it throughout time and throughout history, and we gonna continue to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use what's her name, Kamala Harris. Women right movement and all that right there, that speaks for itself on what I'm just talking about. It's all self-explanatory. And then if you're going to throw out facts, you have to show the people exactly, you know what I'm saying, things that they can see for themselves. And once they see it for themselves, maybe they can go explore it on their own, because that's another thing I don't do is cram nothing down nobody's throat. But if I find out something different, I'm going to tell them about it. It's a must.
It is. It is, especially, bro, if you look at how we handled the beginning, bro. Do you know what I mean? Everything that we were swapping between each other, bro, meshing everything together to understand other parts of it, bro. Jeez, bro. And much respect and thank you very much for a lot of that as well, bro. Deeply appreciate it.
And I definitely appreciate you too, bro. I definitely appreciate you, because some of the things, like I say, yeah. And you know my motto, if we all come with, you know what I'm saying, something far as bringing a piece to a puzzle, and I like using us as puzzle pieces. Like if all us bring a different piece to a puzzle and it click together right, and we step back and it form a picture, we all get to see the big picture at the same time. But if you leave people out, you know what I'm saying, and roll with bullshit, then it kind of, you know what I'm saying, defeats the purpose of basically everything you want to do, or anything, you know what I'm saying, everybody had their mindset on doing though. Because you know what I'm saying, just to like, if we take ideas and we talk about it though, y'all notice, I'm talking about, y'all cannot find one video up here where I have pulled up a screen and pulled up anything on anybody's anything. I don't do that for the simple fact. I like to talk to people with an attention span. I don't need to show you pictures and flashcards and shit like that. We grown ass people. If we could focus more and have that attention span toward each other, you know what I'm saying, things will be a lot better. And whatever the fuck politically correct is, that shit can kick rocks. I ain't with none of this shit. I'm gonna speak how I speak. I'm not gonna correct myself, but I ain't gonna just jump out on somebody and be like, hey, because you know what I'm saying, you got a different sexuality or different skin color. I ain't know none of that shit. Like, that's your life. You have to live that way, not me. I'm not living your life and finna tell you how to live your life.
Exactly, and I've got to say that the same, bro. It is what it is with me. As long as you don't come up in my life or whatever, go handle your business, though, because I don't care about anything like that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like I said
Period.
before, I take and accept everybody for who they are. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. And what's happening, QG? How you doing, bro?
But yeah, like the way that like I'm looking at it, everything that's going on is taking a toll on everybody. Some are stronger than others, though. That part we have to realize. But this is a big ass key factor that, and I know my wife agree with me on this. A lot of things, one thing that a lot of people are missing from their everyday life is humor. I'm just being honest. And I don't mean, and look, I don't literally mean, and I'm not making this up. I don't literally mean turn on a movie or something like that for humor or play a video game. No, like literally the people that's with you, though, have fun with them.
Yep, crack a
You know what I mean?
joke, go
Be able to
go through
laugh, you know what I'm
something.
saying?
Exactly. Yep.
You'll think that this was the best time for people to come closer, especially doing what the fuck going on and around the holiday season. And I'm throwing up air quotes because it's pagan to me, but I'm not gonna stop nobody for believing what they believe in. I'm not gonna be a party pooper or a buzz killington. I ain't with none of that shit. Like, if you celebrate it, guess what? If I'm right, guess what? We celebrating it. Let's roll. Like, I ain't gonna tell you, hey, I don't celebrate this, so you shouldn't do this, and I'm gonna go over here. No, that's skitty. I had my time as a kid. I know what it feel like to do that. Some people hold on to it like me. I'm a Halloween man. I ain't gonna never let Halloween go. I literally get in pillowcase and go out there with the kids and trick or treat. This and look, this my candy on the I'm just being 100. That's one I can't let go. But all the type of shit that's going on now, though, is wow. We should be able to have a sense of humor. We shouldn't have to pull up, you know what I'm saying, different shit up on here and be like, hey, look, did y'all see what happened to this person and that person? It's like, wow. I mean, that insult to injury type shit. It is. It's just insult to injury.
It is, though, but what I don't understand, bro, right, is when did it become fashionable to mock somebody else's pain?
I have no clue, bro. I told you I'm not from that timeline.
Neither am I, bro. Do you know what I mean, bro? I'm still trying to work that out, bro, because it's horrible, though, bro, because I know where you're coming from with this, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what it is? I don't want to put up YouTube every now and then, right, and see videos of police shootouts with young innocent men, though, or women, though. Do you know what I mean? I saw one of a 17-year-old girl murdered by the police on Pasadena, California highway, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck's this coming up on my timeline for? Do you know what I mean?
That's why I slowed my roll on the videos I was posting, because I didn't censor mine, bro. I don't feel I have to. On the real, I'm not the only. That's the way I look at it, because number one, I'm not monetized. That ain't what I'm aiming for. Could have been there, done that. All I gotta do is, like I say, tell people to flood my shit with subs. I don't want that. I want to know the people who want my shit. But that what's that shit? 4,000, whatever them out, man. That shit been out the way a long time ago. I ain't going for that. I want to be able to get up here and voice my opinion, because it's just my opinion. If it's facts, though, then I'm gonna bring like, look, this is why I found it. Y'all need the link. I'll tell y'all how to get to the link, because I don't know how to drop it in here. But I like to talk to people and get their input on shit, their opinion about shit. Though I don't degrade nobody. I don't let nobody in here put nobody down with none of that shit. Keep that shit moving. This ain't what that is over here. You know, I mean, what's the highs I got up on here? Like 27 people at one time, though. To me, hey, guess what? That was fun. I'm cool with that. Y'all know my favorite motto when it comes to YouTube. My number one motto: if I get one person in the room, that's a conversation. Period. Because I'm not getting up in here to gossip about nobody. I'm not getting up here to put nobody down or none of this shit. That's why it ain't gonna move. I don't want it to. I like the vibe that's up in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it better than what it used to be. I ain't trying to get back what I used to have. No, I want to go beyond that. I made it and seen how that felt, though. I want to feel something different. Let's get it there. Y'all know I ain't got no problem let somebody come up here and speak their mind. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what's going on with them. Shout out to my bro Yeezy. But yeah, it is what it is. Now he ain't in here though, but I know bro gonna catch this shit. But you know, I come in here and if it's facts, I say it's facts though. And if I say it's just my opinion, it's my opinion. Or if it's an idea, I let it know it's my idea. You know what I mean? And it be like for, you know what I'm saying, YouTube purposes only type shit though. Some of it do be for educational, but my videos ain't for people that's under the age of 18 because I use dirty ass language and I'm not gonna stop how I talk. No,
Marshall, fuck that though.
Period.
YouTube educational purposes only.
I'm dead ass. I ain't never once got up here and trying to get monetized. I ain't never said that. And to each their own. If that's what people going for, hey, go for that shit. More power to you. Get it there. Me, I ain't on that. I got up here to meet real people and by this shit going on right here, because they say there's some worse times we're gonna go to. Instead of making it worse, though, we can make it better by communicating to each other. You know what I'm saying? And people seeing like how we coming from with it though. You know, they could carry it and do it somewhere else though, and keep that, you know what I'm saying, motivation and positivity going. Like we ain't gotta always get up here and beefing here about other people, you know what I'm saying, dirty laundry and shit. I don't too much care to hear the shit. I don't get out with that.
Man, neither do I though, because dirty laundry, it just shows that to me
you know,
that
I'm not a blogger. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a podcaster. I ain't none of that shit. On the real, I can't stress that enough. I ain't a YouTuber, a blogger, or a podcaster. On the real, I'm a real dude behind a computer thing. And I make sure I show my face because, like I say, if it's up there, then I meant it. Real.
Well, Kia, I've got to just say a couple of things though, bro. Have you been checking any music that's come off the West Coast lately, bro?
No, I ain't even been paying attention to no music. I'm gonna be honest with you though, like none, zero. I can't tell you I can't tell you what came out. Look, besides the guys, I can't tell you nothing that came out in the last 2-3 months. Like I'm literally being 100 with you, little bro. Nothing. I can't even tell you who's hot right now.
I can't tell you that though, but I'll tell you who you need to check out though, bro. You remember Nate Dogg, yeah? Rest his soul. His sons just dropped his EP, bro, with a couple of singles this year, bro. And I swear to fucking God, it's gonna take you straight back to the 90s, bro, with the West Coast. There's one song that I've been listening to, right? His name's N Hale, Hale, and it's called With a Dog. And I swear to God, bro, if you listen to it, it is just exactly like Nate Dogg, bro.
Yeah, I might get that to listen to.
Bro, trust me. Bro, it's one of those, bro, you'll appreciate it because you're a smoker, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's the best way for me to describe it, because as soon as I heard it, bro, I lit one up and I was just like, God damn, this is going on, motherfucking repeat this.
Yeah, because I don't even, like I say, I don't even be too much listening to, like, you know what I mean? I got my own little playlist that I rock with. Because, like I told people, this new age music shit, I ain't with none of that shit. I mean, look, I'm talking about, you already know, we know what frequencies is, though. Look, none of them frequencies, I can't vibe with none of that shit. That's headache music.
I told you that many moons ago, though, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Not fuck with that shit for the
exact
that same reason, bro. Oh my God.
On the real, like I ain't trying to listen to none of that, and I ain't knocking nobody music or none of that shit. The frequency just ain't for me. On the real, if it's gonna give me a headache, why the fuck am I finna listen to this shit? You definitely don't want to listen. And if you already lit, you definitely don't want to sit up there and listen to that shit. If it's gonna give you a headache, it's like, damn, it just blew my high. And this shit still playing. Now I got a headache.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of somebody because I've got a fucking headache.
That shit crazy, like, man.
I told you the frequency game's fucked right up here. I didn't. That shit is just, a lot of people don't understand it, bro. But my God, I hope you've had a good journey with understanding it much more, bro.
The best frequencies they used to give out was in the 70s, on the real. And I'm just being honest and like on people listening, because they was going into from that like segregated shit into that flower power type ass shit, and then into heavy drugs type ass moving. What color didn't really matter or none of that type of shit though on life. But yeah, the frequencies back then though, yeah. It was better than what the fuck is going on now. Cause you just like my boy Eddie Griffin said, shout out to Eddie Griffin when he got on that what the fuck was it? Nope, it wasn't Voodoo Child. It was the one we had that big ass hat on, where he be like the rock and roll dude.
Yeah,
Shit,
you still
and you just blazing that shit. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry, bro, you cut out for a moment. My bad, bro.
No, that's the damn strange y'all shit. You know, we get to get in the vibe to jump on bullshit. We know how it go.
Man, I know, bro. I know. I forgot how shipyards are. Is actually, bro.
Yeah, I want to read this right here though. My wife say, "You have to nowadays enjoy life more than ever. It's so easy and quick to lose it. Period. Ain't nobody out here playing games on the real." She say, "So with any and everything that come about holidays and all, I'm kicking it. Period. For real, because what's gonna happen though."
30 more days of this fucking year, bro.
Yeah, and the thing I want to talk about though, like, you know what I'm saying, because we just had our little quick talk, got the lollygag, the vaccination, all in itself though is what I want to talk about, and look who they aiming it at though. Because like a percentage, like they said, 94.6% accurate, or you know what I'm saying, proven to work. Yep. That's a high percentage though, but at the same time though, that's a treatment because it ain't 100% though. It's a vaccine though. What about the cure? Buddy ass got them and said he's cured. He said this out his own mouth. I can't make this shit up. It's footage. The man said it on different outlets. Yeah, I went in there. The doctors were great. They did this and they did that. You know, I'm cured. And what he was doing, walking around with no mask on again. So it's a cure, in my opinion, educational purposes, but it's a cure. I'm just saying it's definitely a cure. If he talking about, yeah, I'm cured, and whoa, you just said you cured, so that means you ain't get the same shot y'all trying to issue to the public. Fuck is y'all really doing? You know what I'm saying? My sister, she just spoke about the shit, you know what I'm saying, on the last live. Well, you know what I'm saying? Billy Boy Gates. Well, motherfuckers think he's some supercomputer dude. Shit, man.
It's the builders. Jesus Christ, bro.
Trilateral, all that shit, man.
That's my next project, to be honest with you, bro, because I took time out from all this, bro.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that on a later day, because you already know I'm in tune. Real. Real. Well, yeah, we definitely gonna bust that, and we gonna come up here with some jewels and drop it on that though, because whether people understand though, this government shit, all big government and all, the government ain't being controlled by who people think is being controlled by. On the real, it's in broad daylight though. Anything in the dark will come to the light. They already showing it though. Yeah, they showed it. They showed it when dude was doing the impeachment trial. I can't make this shit up. We sitting there watching. It's a dude look like Boss Hogg from the Dukes of Hazzard and shit, sitting in the in the podium, like big ass wad of money with the wrap still around it in his motherfucking lapel. Where his handkerchief go? I cannot make this shit up. And they let you know we got money. It is what it is. Though. I'm talking about that's brand new money. That shit still in the motherfucker. He got the wrap seal thing around. And it wasn't no little dollars though. That shit look like blue cheese in that man shit. I'm dead ass.
Good old Benji's, huh?
Man, sitting up there posted though, like it's nothing. Then it was over. They present dude with a golden hammer. The dude who was the judge, the people that work with dude gave him a golden hammer. Y'all already had this hammer made to get it. I was like, man, people just missed that whole shit right there. Wow. Why they ain't talking about that? Key elements of shit though. You gotta pay attention to it.
I was just going to say you got to pay attention to the background because it plays more pivotal with the information you can extract from it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just like you've just stated, bro.
hey, and on some real shit for you movie buffs out there. I throw it in the terms where, you know what I'm saying, y'all can get a kick out of it too. Chris Tucker said it best during Rush Hour. Follow the rich white man. Remember Trump say, I'm rich. I'm very wealthy. I'm this. I'm a billionaire. No, you ain't. Your net worth is just a little bit under 700 million. Is just a little bit of your net worth. There's nothing higher than that, dude. You don't have $1.7 billion. I'm talking about that's bread. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. But you're not a billionaire, bro. You're not as rich as you think you is. And then you don't want to show your paperwork because it is going down. Once you step outside of that thing, you're no longer a public figure, bro. You are a fucking public citizen. You're in the private sector now. My opinion, I think it's subpoenas and shit waiting on this man on the real. Indictments and all types of shit. Because when they get to looking into dudes financing on why he was sitting up in there and going golfing and making money and his company's doing all this and all, hey, somebody ass gonna be in trouble.
Don't forget there was about 3 or 4 shootings as well, though.
I'm know just what saying. I mean,
though? But bro, you know me, political wise, I'm 50-50. I need to see evidence first before I can say anything, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because I want to see you, though, because you know my stance with Buddy, though, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because of what I believe in. Without getting into it, though, so, but...
Peace and blessings to a coma in the room. What's the word with it, sis?
Good evening, Chantel. Long time sister. How you doing?
I say going up. Our big sis in the building. What's the word with the big sis? How you feeling? But yeah, the way this shit going though, bro, on some real shit is this is how I'm looking at like everybody in general. You see how we was just, you know what I'm saying? Me, you, and Philly, we was chopping it up before we slid up in here. Why? Because we got an understanding with each other, like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't with the back though. You know what I'm saying? We trying to keep shit logical, keep people entertained, let people join the conversation. Like, no matter who it is though. All I ask is people just leave your bullshit at the door. Feel free to come back anytime, just leave the bullshit at the door. I ain't on none of that shit.
Yes, sir.
We in a time, bro, like I'm dead ass. We're literally in a time though where this is where humanity need to pull together or we gonna fall the fuck apart, man. And I will let that sit for a minute.
Tabernacle. That's what I'm gonna say to that one.
I'm just
because I am 1 billion% behind that, bro. Because with this issue we're dealing with,
I ain't beefing with nobody on here. I ain't got no animosity toward nobody. For what? For what? Like, I ain't got time for that. Should nobody have time for that though? We should be in a spot where we, you know what I'm saying, like building each other up. This is the best time to build each other up instead of burning bridges and you know what I'm saying, setting fires and shit. Why don't motherfuckers build bridges? You know what I'm saying? Make alliances with people on some good shit though, uplifting shit. Shout out to Classic and shout out to my little bro Real Talk Jay. Shout out, you know what I mean? Bro, now
shout out to Classic and Real Talk as well. Long time guys. I hope you keep them well.
Right, and I'm rocking on, you know what I'm saying, some shit, how they rocking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm liking how, you know what I'm saying, my bro MC and how Jordan, how they rocking. Shout out to them, bro, and salute to them. Because the way that they doing some shit, though, that's the type of shit that I'm looking like, man, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? People, you know, link up. We all still cool with each other, you know what I'm saying? We might come across each other and got some info and want to work on the same project one day, and we all stream it out and we good. Get where I'm coming from? Like, you know, it's best to make you know what I'm saying, form alliances instead of making enemies though. That shit for what? For what? To get somebody else something for? Nah, I ain't with none of that. That is goofy. I ain't calling them people goofy. The situations be goofy to me.
Exactly.
Because I ain't gonna take shots and disrespect none of the people because it's to each their own though. It's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna bash their opinion, how they feel about me, what they say about me, none of that shit though. I respect it though, but at the same time, I ain't gotta agree with that shit. Never. I think for me, and the shit wild as hell. But the best way for us to do things though is with uplifting though. Like when people post something, people ain't gotta go live. You could do uploads. I did my uploads for a reason. it was some shit that was going on that I don't feel like everybody was seeing. So if y'all didn't see it, or if y'all did, I'm gonna show it anyway. Look, it's graphic, but here you go. And if people ain't 18, they can't log into my shit though. They gotta verify their age. I ain't with none of that shit. We grown ass people. I'd rather talk about it, upload it, that way a person see what's going on, and then talk about it.
These days, though, bro, as well, though, the way I look at things with you saying that, yeah, about your uploads and things, yeah, shock factor can play a part in people understanding things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's various ways, bro, and this goes back to me with how I talk about certain things in my situations, bro. Do you know what I mean? You can either go smack in the face, where it's a reality check per se, or you can build up to it. It just depends on how you want to perceive and react to it, though. Do you know what I mean?
Right, and you already know, like, even like the book with the Art of War, you know what I mean? The methods, the rules, and the overall approach on how you perceive things from that book, you can literally play it into your life in modern day times, though. Like, I know I'm not the only one who know that, but that's a good ass book, and you know what I'm talking about. That's a good book right there. But
sorry, bro, I gotta speak on that book. To whoever listens to this, please go take a time out and spend 3 to 6 months and understand the book. I'm not bullshitting. This ain't no 1, 2, 3 reads. This is take a page and spend a week to fucking understand each line in each passage, because just like K.I. said, and I'll back it 100%, if you understand it, playing with it is magical. But it's how you play the game, though, that's the difference.
Yep.
It's not about the knowledge or the power, because you can gain all of that, but it's how you decide to use it.
And that's definitely one of them books that give you insight on a bunch of shit, though. Because things that play out in biblical times do come to modern day times, though. Like, even back then, first it was the Eye of Horus. We already heard that story. Everybody knows about the Eye of Horus. Then it turned back to the all-seeing eye. Everybody knew about that with the eye on the pyramid and all this. And now we got what's modern day is them cameras, though. That's the all-seeing eye. Cameras are everywhere. I'm just saying, people got them. They up on street corners in different spots you don't see. Shit is crazy. The shit is crazy. It plays into our times that we living in right now, though. But hey, I mean, it always starts somewhere with a talk, though. I know ain't none of us in the positions of being able, you know what I'm saying, do nothing but get the word out, though. But look, to me, that's a start, though, because it might get to the right person that got the right resources. And in my opinion, I might got the right resources. And like, you know what? This makes sense. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And see where this takes us, though. That keep on bringing me back to them college students. I'm not going to stop mentioning them, though, because Whitney Houston said it best in that song, "The children are our future." Hey, them still kids to me. I'm talking about 25 and 20s, man, them kids. Them kids to be, yo, the real, I got kids, they age, like, man, look. But these kids in these colleges and these little research labs and doing their thing and shit like that, hey, these kids are literally looking for cures, bro. I can't make this shit up. And the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota is the leading ones on trying to find a cure for that shit, though. And they do not give these people enough credit for that, in my eyes. I feel like it should be better than that. Like, damn, give these people their credit. They literally got them and showing y'all something. Y'all was giving them their credit in the beginning.
It's because they've exposed far too much, so they're being suppressed so badly to make sure the public forget about them.
Because then, like the nurses' boys that they usually have up, though, that used to be public. Now, all of a sudden, for some reason, it's private, though. Oh, yeah, due to this, and people up in here, people are not supposed to know. Man, look, that shit used to be public. It used to be right there up on the little board, the little computer screen thing. Everybody could see that shit. Now that shit private. I'm talking about, I was looking at the shit while we was doing that shit, back in fucking April and shit. Like, I was looking at that shit and telling y'all the sites, dropping the links. Now, You go back and look at that shit. It says unavailable to public on the real, just with a sign on unavailable to public. Like, that's fucked up. Because them college kids was catching on to some shit on the real is. They know what's going on. It ain't just in Minnesota either, though. But the Mayo Clinic is the leading one, like the University of Minnesota Mayo Clinic, Rochester, Minnesota Mayo Clinic, in downtown Minneapolis. Leading on some shit. Then you got, like I said, the University of Kentucky, the University of Delaware, shit like that. They done found some shit too, and they link it like, hold on, this can't just come out the air. This was added to some shit, and yeah. They making their ass shut up on them gag orders, whatever the fuck you call that shit. That's just some bullshit. Then you got a dude that's sitting up here playing golf. Don't want to concede power, nothing like, dude, hold on. This ain't that. On the real, this ain't that, bruh. And going to play golf. And then how you tell your vice president he in charge of the task force for this shit, man? You supposed to go get scientists, people like from agriculture and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them and pull these people in the shit. Everybody got to formulate and come together with ideas and shit like this from different sectors, though. They didn't do nothing. Say, Buddy, his wife, and like 25, 26 other people around him caught that shit. But everybody's cured, though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, that shit wild as hell. But the more we got them at bicker and keep coming at each other with this shit going on, because yeah, it changed a lot of things for a lot of people, though. And I can't say, well, you know what? It's people that's been through worse. Maybe. I can't say because I wasn't doing their times, though, because I compared to shit like, damn, I went through this time and it was like, no, this shit right here is a global epidemic, a plague around the world. They already said, remember, when they say the locusts were going to places that they were never been. We seen the locusts flood the mosque over in the east, though, on the rear. That shit was unheard of. Came through on the real.
All that shit as well.
Man, I seen damn near every video. Like, from, I don't want to see their footage from here, though. I want to see the ones that's over in the east posting them themselves, because they not finna cut none of this shit.
That shit with the locusts, bro.
Yeah, man, they was sweeping them shits with janitorial brooms. They was sweeping that shit across the ground, though. They was big as shit, though. And a lot of them was black than a motherfucker.
Exactly, weren't they, bro? That was what I was looking at, the color of them, and
they look, and I'm talking about, and for people who don't know what we talking about, you can go look at it. It even made it to Mecca.
And that was why Mecca, peace be upon it, was actually shut down for. It wasn't because of the pandemic.
Be up on it. Yes, sir.
It wasn't because of the pandemic. It was because I'll quickly explain. Just give you a quick
footage of it. It's footage of it with the local, with them on there. Like, wow. Had to literally shut it down. Look, they never been shut down since its inception.
Did you see the floods as well? Did you see the floods video, bro? In the Red Sea video and the
red water that looked like blood. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, bro. Sir. All of that. And this is what I love about speaking with you, bro, because no disrespect to the Bible as well, but peace be upon all the scriptures, but with you also in the Quran, it did state that this would happen one day. Because it's 100%, because to me, right, and I said this months ago, quote me if I'm wrong, Keon, please do. The world reset itself when this virus was created.
All day long, we've been saying
I have never, ever, and I'm coming from also an English Middle Eastern background, right? But in my lifetime, and also understanding parts of my Islamic culture as well, never in my God, sorry, I'm not going to swear. Sorry, never in my life have I seen events like the thunder and lightning.
Nobody.
That thunder in the bro. When have we ever been attacked by locusts? When?
Not in our lifetime or our generation, on the real.
Thank you. When have we ever seen water turned red? As in crying tears from the ground in my eyes.
Yeah.
Peace be upon them.
Yeah.
Because that was because with
And
me
it's, hey,
being as well with my
but
with my
remember this,
background, bro, yeah.
but, right? But remember this though, little bro. And so the river shall run red. Wait, the river shall run red with their blood. Think about it, bro.
Get to that. I was gonna
Think
get to that.
think
I
about
was
it,
gonna
bro.
get to that, bro. I already have,
It's in the
bro.
Quran.
Because
It's in the Quran. Peace be and blessings be upon it,
peace
and
be
it's in the
blessings.
Bible. Peace and be blessings on both. On the red, and both of them.
And do you want to know what my understanding of that is, big bro?
Yeah,
everybody who's passed on and been buried in the ground, yeah. Where is the blood gone?
Period.
That's all I have to say about that, bro. Because when I looked at that, oh my god, bro, I was in tears watching that video, bro. These people have to. Oh my god.
The lightning thing you was just saying though about how the lightning is. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I can't make this shit up. I had a video up here from like the midsummer, if not early summer, just passed.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
seen
did.
The lightning. Look, 11 or 12 times struck, and one time I panned the camera to the other side. One side of the sky was black with clouds and everything. Ain't even coming nowhere near to it where we are. But right like above us on the other side is blue skies, the sun, now white clouds and some more shit. The whole time that storm never made it, but I kept the camera up there, showed I'm in it, make sure like, hey, this my footage. The 11 or 12 times in one spot though, bro. Wow.
Man, I'll tell you something, bro. I remember when I was standing down the road watching the pink moon. Watching the pink moon, bro. When I caught that with my eyes.
Yeah. We seen that. Look.
Oh my god, bro! All of these historical moments, unless you've seen them.
I remember that. Bro, say I remember that video on the real. Hey, but on some real shit, man. I'll be out there looking at shit, man. And we was standing up on the little street out there, one of the little main streets. We was standing up there looking at our shit ourselves, just standing on the corner looking at that motherfucker was big as shit. And it was like had like a bloody substance to the shit. You know what I mean? Like the dried up copper type shit. Like, man, wow, this motherfucking moon is red as shit. We got a good view of that shit.
And I've got a slight understanding as to possibly why the moon went red, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's down to the frequencies and energies, basically. If you go look at whatever colors you may have possibly seen, it's a sign. Do you know what I mean? I've spoke about this with a lot of people. Certain people have seen it, certain people haven't, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Right. And I got a question. I mean, it might be relevant to what we're saying. It might not be, but it is a good question. Okay, now we got atomic and nuclear weapons around the world, right? Follow me on this. We can see hurricanes. Like I say, look, it might sound like it's going sideways, but it ain't. I'm going to keep you on the path. Now we got hurricanes where they could be at the space station or above space with satellites, and they could look down and they could see how big the eye or the wall of the hurricane is, right or wrong.
Correct.
Okay, now go back to the nuclear and atomic weapons. No. I ain't gonna go there yet. We got planes.
I think I've got your point.
Look, right. We got planes that can break the sound barrier, go by speed, sonic booming. We got that, right? Now, keeping in mind we got that mixed with HAARP and all this extra ass shit though. Have y'all ever thought about the gravity and the weapons that they got now that some frequencies out into further space and drew the attention of others to come over here to see what the fuck's going on? Because look, and y'all look, I ain't saying come here to see what's here. No, come and see what's going on. The reason I say that is this. Go look at these biblical paintings from, you know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings be unto Islam, Christianity, Baptist, Catholics, and so forth. Go back and look at your pictures and your murals. Go back and look at them. Look at the depiction of the flying objects in the sky, though. What the fuck are those? Ain't nowhere in the world. They just came here. Stop it. I'm just saying. All that shit is right there in everybody's face to see. For real. I'm just saying that shit is for the world to see. The key to letting to free in this world though, and once people understand it, look at, and I'm finna give you the flow back, little bro. It's two comparisons to something that I can't put my finger on it, but it never made sense, and it's a positive and a negative.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the little dude from Wayne's World? And look, he ain't really from there though, but he reminded me one of the characters off there. But he was the little dude talking about Storm Area 51. I kept on saying he one of the Wayne's World dudes, but that dude, he say Storm Area 51. It was literally almost 1 million people, if not more, ready to storm that place, right?
That's correct. That was right, yeah.
But they was doing it for the wrong reason. Like it tells you on them signs, you will be shot, you will be killed. Do not come in here. That's putting people's life in danger. Now, that was just for a cause on some bullshit. Why don't people have that same energy? And I'm not promoting violence or telling people to do this. It's just an idea. Just my opinion on how I feel about things. Why don't people get that same energy and storm the fucking pyramids and people go in there and see what the fuck is really going on, so we can open up the key and let everybody know who is who? Y'all notice though, nobody speak about the tribes no more. That's from the east. Nobody speaks of the tribes no more. You don't even hear them. They don't even speak about them. They don't speak about them in church and fucking, you know what I'm saying? None of these little, they don't talk about the tribes no more. Why? Because they trying to make that a lost thing. Go back and look at the motherfucking Georgia Guidestones once again. One world religion. It says it on there. Real. What's the most powerful church on earth? The Catholic Church. Why? Because it's a Fortune 500 company and one of the richest, if not the richest, on the planet. I'm just being 100. Just being 100.
I think, bro, right? And hear me out, bro. Yeah, hear me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a split divide between the generations now. I would say from my generation down, bro. Yeah, with me being an 80s baby. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the 90s upwards. Yeah. With people wanting to know what the exact truth is to what they've been believed in and perceived as to what truth is from what they've learned. I think, and this is just a long shot with me just thinking, bro, right? This decade, some of the 90s babies will probably come into tune with what we know, bro. And what I mean by that is frequency breakdowns, frequency changings, bro. Because I went through a very rapid frequency change this year, if you remember, back in April, bro, yeah? When I was telling you about it, yeah? And I'm possibly thinking maybe every decade, right, because you know how they've been manipulated and put under the thumb per se, bro, yeah? That chain is being broken every decade. Do you see where I'm coming from?
It's been that way.
Right, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, though. So,
yeah.
I didn't know that, though, bro.
I say it like this. When I was coming up, I mean, it ain't no secret. I'm not ashamed of my past. My past is what got me here on the real. It got me into the present. And hopefully the present gets me into the future. With that being said, came lately from the trenches, the dirt. It ain't no secret. I'm talking about, and I'm proud of Rockwell Gardens. I always said, when no football shit going on, funny shit, none of that shit, like period. One, you know what I'm saying? West Side Chicago, loved it. My auntie been living there since 83 till they tore them motherfuckers down. Can't make this shit up. 1983 until they tore them down. Been in every building up over there. It's op buildings. I done been in every building over there. I can't make this shit up. All my guys, even the ops, be like, yeah, that nigga done been in these buildings all day. It was big dudes over there. We looked at like big homies and shit though, but we used to watch a lot of them go to jail. Some of them went to jail because they got caught with bullshit on them, for real. Some of them got bullshit planted on them though. We seen that. They start breaking the generations down like a little bit before that, you know what I'm saying? Get the guys out the way, you know what I'm saying? And then you got people that be on extra shit where people can't go over there and they ain't even got no problem with it. People just due to the fact they into it with so many motherfucking people, they don't know who the op is and anybody could be shot. The structure, like, it gets worse and worse as they study flash money into these young guys' face like they do, because they just get up there and promote that shit. And then some of them try to live that shit out, though. Like, wow. For real. And what it called? Art imitating life or life imitating art. Either way it go, it plays itself out. For real. Because they didn't pull in that type of energy.
Exactly.
That's the type of energy they pull in. They pull that energy in like that, for real. It goes back to that algorithm shit. For real, our bodies literally go off algorithm, frequency, flows, all types of shit. You think I'm bullshitting, go put on a pair of white socks or a pair of socks, period. Go get on a fluffy rub and carpet or a rug and rub your feet and then touch somebody and watch the energy come from. It ain't coming from your clothes. That's coming from you. That's trapped in you. They say we got enough motherfucking energy inside one human body to charge a fucking battery on the rail. And they play off that shit.
Sorry, pardon body, bro. People need to know as well, though, the third eye is the antenna. So you need to be careful what you're going around if you need for your frequencies. So if you put yourself in a negative situation, your frequencies are going to be negative. If you put yourself in a positive one, it's going to be positive. If you want to go hard working and you got that attitude, do it. But just don't allow other frequencies and people around you to manipulate that. Because that's where a lot of people will fall into circles and just ride through it and do it in so many different ways, bro, but to get lost within it, bro, do you know what I mean? They've got no way of coming back. And that's the hard part.
That's just like saying, if you smile at the world smiles back. We all heard this saying before. That's just like saying, you know, when we outside, if you walk past 10, 11 people, I'm going to use it again, 10, 11 people, and they all frowned up. You go up a mile, maybe a mile and a half, you see 15, 20 more people frowned up. By the time you make it to your destination, you're going to have a frown on your face because the energy was bogus the whole way. Real? And for real, it's humor. Humor is one of the things that's missing out of our life, and everybody need to get rid of that politically correct shit. Throw that shit in the garbage. For real. Hey, that's like a lot of people ain't been paying attention to. Hey, that's a tool that's being used. Being politically correct is being used as a tool. You can go to jail now for not being politically correct in some situations. On the real, they can say it's a hate crime. You know what I mean? Like us. Like we was growing up, shout out to Miss Donna, because when she said this the other night, though, that shit reminded me of my aunties and, you know what I'm saying, some of my big cut. They didn't used to call people gay, fags, no disrespect to no harm, just using the terms that was used. But they didn't throw no slang out to them like they used to be like, you know, and Miss Donna said it best. Like, oh, that dude right there, he funny. You know what I mean? And we ain't know what funny mean, though. Like, oh, he must tell jokes the whole time. They meant that, you know what I'm saying, he had a different preference. Then us, we called it how we see it. We was that outspoken ass generation. Like, man, dude, that's a fruit. Dude, a fat. This, that, and other. No, like I say, no disrespect, but that was us. We was kids. We didn't know no better. As we got older, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, I condone it, but hey, I don't live that life, so I don't worry about it. Period. Like that shit dead. But that don't mean I'm gonna be up there and be like, you know what, I promote this. Nope, I ain't gonna be able to do it. It's to each their own. I don't have to live your life. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, being one to one, be like, well, you know what, little Steve is like, no, nope, that's his business. I also say other life forces from other planets. Yeah, that's from that other conversation. Yeah, and we definitely like what she talking about from when the nuclear weapons being used. Hey, that send out shockwaves on the real. Like leaves our planet, really sends out shockwaves. And some of that shit going to the atmosphere. They already made fun and showed it to us where it's true. Like in Independence Day, when they had heard that signal. Hey, you know it's documented in real unsealed documents right now where they heard a signal from outer space before and knew it wasn't us. I'm just saying, it's public knowledge now. Anybody can look up and see that shit. They already say, I don't know if I know my big sis, she probably remember who Jackie Gleason is. and during the time of from the honeymooners and shit like that. But yeah, hey, it's documented. He said that at the time when Richard Nixon was president, took him to a motherfucking hangar out of the military base, and he met with a motherfucking alien 9 foot tall though that was talking to him telekinesis, like inside his head talking to him. They say he started acting funny and some motion, and he literally told that that's what happened. And they say that's one of them times where Richard Nixon had left the White House without Secret Service and drove his own car when he got Jackie Gleason. I don't know if it's some substance to it, but it's documented that Jackie Gleason said that shit on the real, like he's on film saying it. Yeah, let me put this charge up in here. Let me get a 2 minute. So if you keep talking, just give me 2 minutes. I got to grab this charger.
Man. It's good to see everybody, by the way. So peace, blessings, and love, and even to the people who are watching. So it's been good to see everybody. And I'm going to go shortly, though, bloody, it's 3:33 a.m. All the threes. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, man. I'll just say as well, though, from the Hobson movie, the Hobson Shaw movie, yeah, the biggest point that I took from that is a machine cannot or will not have heart like a human being. You can't replicate it. You can't replicate heart in fashion, because I swear to God, that final end fight scene was just absolutely amazing. Are you back here? Yeah, well, we'll do over the Christmas. I'll be around a bit more. I'm just been taking it easy after my operations and things, and just relaxing, making sure my head keeps straight best I can. You know how it is. Just got to take it easy with life as well. And I hope everybody else is, regardless how fucked up this situation is right now. Soon as KI gets back, I'm gonna go to bed. I can't believe it's nearly 4 in the morning. Yeah, well, sometimes it's best to take a time out and just work on yourself. It's much better, though. It's still a bit painful, being itching badly because of the healing process, though. But other than that, it's been absolutely perfect. I've had no problems. I can just about hear out of it, though, properly. I'm actually going to the hospital in 12 hours or so to go get the rest of the dressing and things removed. I've had it in my ear for 3 weeks since the operation, but it's been good. It's been a bit weird to be able to smell and taste properly and hear things, though, but in general, it's absolutely fantastic, to be honest. Okay, I want to end on this conversation, bro, with you. Yeah?
Yeah, you good? I'm here.
The last scene, the fight on Hobson and Shaw, bro, has to be probably one of the strongest messages I've seen in a movie for a very long time.
Are you saying it?
I was just watching it an hour before to remind myself properly of it, bro, though. But when I sat and watched it, though, that's what I love about the Samoan brothers. I've met them through when I used to play rugby, bro. Their heart, their passion. They do not believe in Western weapons. And that was the perfect example of how heart, soul, and power can beat a machine.
Yeah, they got out on that motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, everything they got down in that joint.
But bro, doesn't it not remind you of the good old days of the old wars, bro?
Now I'm trying to tell you on the real, that hand-to-hand shit, man.
The size of those brothers as well, especially even the big guys that had quick hands, bro. Though, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oof.
some people just scared to take that ass whooping. It's what it is.
I had to laugh at that bit, bro.
It's the truth. I'm dead ass. It's the truth. Some people just can't take it like that. You can't take a punch, man. What the fuck type of shit is this? So, yo, Silent, bro, I'm very happy for you. You say Samoans don't play. Hell no, they don't play on the real. They don't. Hey, they loyal as hell. I know two Ice and Mario. They straight from Hawaii though, on the real.
I met about 15 of them, bro. I met a rugby team worth of them, bro. And my God, when I watched the game, it was fantastic, bro. Those brothers destroyed everything. That's all I'm going to say. Because, oh my God.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. But the thing about it,
could I just please say this before I go, big bro? Yeah.
Yes,
Next
sir.
week, me and you are gonna go and have a live, and we're gonna talk about Chicago PD, bro, and you will understand why.
Yeah.
Morning.
I told you, I'm gonna get caught up on that. On the real, I'm gonna binge watch the shit out this new season. On the real. You know, that's my shit right there. Hey, that's the shit. Yeah, we definitely gonna touch down on that.
It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. It's on par with The Wire, bro. I've got to admit that.
Oh yeah, it's up there. It's definitely up there on the real. I stopped watching The Wire. I goddamn it, yeah. Oh my ass. Nope. I don't want to watch this no more.
Omar's coming. Omar's coming. But you know what it is, bro? I can't believe who killed him, though. That was the funniest thing. At the time, bro, when I watched it, it was just unexpected who killed Omar, bro. Unexpected, because I was not expecting who it was.
No.
But, right, Ki, I'm going to do my sign off, bro, because it's 20 to 4 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, do your thing, bro. Shit, this what? Yeah, 9:40 this way. You good.
No, bro, it's been good, bro, and it's been wonderful to talk to you again. I've missed these chats, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, bro, you already know you're more than welcome to come back to this shit, man.
I know, bro. We need to have a good catch up as well, though. But peace and blessings to everybody in the chat. And God bless you, Ki. And I'll speak to you, Dad.
Bro. For sure,
I'll give you a message later on. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, my brother.
No doubt.
God bless you, love you all. Peace.
All right, controller, bro. I had to get bro ass up here on the rail. Bring sub ass out of hibernation. Yeah, we're gonna get some things flowing. You know, patch together some information. Yeah. Definitely gotta do that. Patch together some information. Okay, yeah, I'm making sure I got that going. Oh, for sure, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, bro, for real. Oh, no problem, bro. Told you, I told you got to come out of hibernation, bro. I ain't seen sub in a month. It was Sunday. It was nice to hear from. Right. Told you, bro. We gonna pull you back into the fray, man. Dad, pull you right back into the fray, bro. And I know you've been, you know what I'm saying, catching up on your Yeah, because you touched down on some shit already. Yeah, we gonna get it too. We go touch down, bro. Like we go touch down. See that? So say I ain't seen sub in a month of Sundays. It was nice to hear from. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I had to, man. You ain't got a clue what I had to handle family wise. Oh yeah, we touched down. She said I've been all out killed and missing everything. Yeah, I ain't been too much been up here, so it's like I'll pop in here and there though, cause the energy ain't been right up on this shit for me, but I've been feeling shit. I'll pop in and conversate and see how everybody doing. Drop a little whatever I know about what's going on with this plague and give people some avenues to go check out, whether it be from links to drop and for the ones who into today's scriptures, hey, go take a look at this and read this and see if this plays into what's going on right now. So far, so good. Got to get that eye opener. I ain't trying to shake nobody woke and scam though. I'm gonna ease them into it. Hey, you need to take a look at this. You know how it go. You can't just holler at somebody. Hey, look, what's going on? Yeah, let me see. Somebody put some. Yeah, I ain't even see that. Okay, that was bro. I was happy like I caught my bro live trying to get this store taken on. Hey, I feel you. But I'm gonna do them and I always just leave them up. It's like somebody might hear something they need to hear, or somebody get up on here, I hear something I need to hear. You know how it goes. Like that's why I call y'all family, man. Told people because you ain't got the same blood don't mean you ain't come from the same mud. We all came from struggle. And it be up to us to uplift each other, hold each other down when we can. Say, didn't they say they found Ebola again in Africa somewhere and bubonic plague? Yes, sir. See, that's why I say we don't get enough time up on this shit, man. Because it's telling you, look, it got the word plague in that shit, man. Even if, like I say, they can't say that this ain't no plague. They don't know how to contain it and all this, man. Stop it. Say facts, big bro, for real. All that shit right there in our face, y'all. That's why we like shit. We connect the dots ourselves though. Cause some things I pay attention to, and some things I just be looking at like this don't pertain to nothing. If it happened yesterday and it's still happening today, of course speak on that shit because we trying to prevent it from happening to tomorrow type shit. But if they telling me something off from 10 years ago, if it ain't pertaining to what's going on now, I ain't no use of going to look back at it. I said I found a connection to something. I found the connection. I didn't say I was gonna find the answer. Like the COVID-19, because they found out about it on December 31st, 2019. So that's why they called it that. Okay, let's reverse. Because y'all said, and we know that y'all did it in the middle, so it was still 2019 though. The Spanish flu. of 1918. Go take a look at that shit compared to what's going on now. They say that they documented 100 million people dying though, but at the same time they say if the actual count was done, it would have came out to almost 500 million people back then though. For real. Say boo Molly motherfucking play it. I'm sick of them finding stuff that's gonna kill us. Period. Cause that man, look, sis, in my opinion, educational purposes, they the ones releasing that shit. I said to you, I love you all so much. Chantel's reactions to COVID-19, sis. What are people expecting of COVID-19? Not react other virus, germs, and DNA. Man, look, telling you, anybody go look at, like I say, any scripture, you know what I'm saying, they got something to do with the plague. Because I know it's in Revelation 6, verse 8. And read from there. It speaks about this. It even mentions a plague right there and tell you that how it's coming. We already synced the locusts. We just got through talking about that shit. We just synced that shit. For real. So say, I hate all this plague and pandemic and epidemic, man. Maybe BS. They keep creating a line on how it came into play. Man, they be releasing that shit on people. Because it's mighty strange. All the poor populations is the ones that's being heavily affected by it, though. But yeah. Say, man, you ball. Say, bigger pitch. I got tested for COVID against my will, so I got dressed and left after I cursed them out. Yeah, they definitely on that BS with that. For real. Making people. Because Copper Linus was up on here on the last live, and we was chopping it up, talking about, you know what I'm saying, how these people finna make it mandatory. Well, you got to get this vaccine and all this, though. And it's going to start out with the kids, though. Because the grown people, we can resist due to the fact we grown, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, but when it comes to the kids, they're going to start calling it neglect and all type of shit. Either way it go, they're going to try to border it down where these kids get these shots. The FEMA camps, they real, y'all. I'm just being 100 with y'all. Them shits is real. All that shit finna start coming into play. Mark my words. That shit finna start coming into play. They finna start locking these people up in that shit. There's definitely times where you look at your people and not only tell them you love them, but show them you love them. You know what I mean? They go all the bullshit and the animosity. People who don't mean you well, stay away from them, keep them away from you. But other than that, it's that time where, you know what I mean, everybody gonna get frustrated. Can't nobody just be like, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm a model citizen overnight type ass shit. That shit dead. But just appreciate what you got and who you got while you can. Because tomorrow is not promised to nobody. And I mean nobody. Quam always said, Allah punished Egypt with the 5 different plagues: floods, locusts, lice, frog, and blood. The Holy Quran, peace be unto it, verse 133 of chapter 7, day 7 says, so we sent upon them the flood and locust, period. And that's what's going on right now, bro. We just spoke of, and it got some of that up in the scripture of the Bible. So say I had walking pneumonia, but hospitals here, they say when you come in with symptoms, they force you, saying they have the right to test. Wow. Yeah, we had a big ass problem in there. And lice and frogs and blood as the same signs. But they were arrogant and were criminal people. So it has begun. Well, it's been begun, but yeah. Shit is fucking creepy. Thing is, though, what the fuck can we do about this shit, though? So we definitely can talk about it till we blue in the face. Criminal people. I peeped that off that last one on the rear that caught my eye already. Yeah, we definitely in them times, man. It's tight on our ass. But the ones that they call crazy, y'all ever heard that the ones that they call crazy be the same ones they run back to them for answers? Oh, you good? You good? Go ahead and rest. Go ahead and rest, sis. You good? Get some rest, my damn self. Glad we did touch down on this, and bro ass brought his ass out of hibernation. That's what I'm talking about. Well, say that again, K. Remember in the Bible what God said he would destroy by fire, not by flood the next time. I'm curious who was there to see those interpretations and know that all the books in the Bible are real. Sis, hold on, and I'm dead ass. Let me pin this. I cannot make this shit up. We just did a live. And I was just speaking basically about the same thing you just said right here. That's why I be knowing like it's time. I was just talking about Noah's Ark and the rainbow and what the rainbow signified, that the Most High said that he/she will never flood the earth again to kill humanity, which was to tell us that humanity has been destroyed more than once. Dead ass. Now, fire has been the cause of a lot of things going on here in New York, down there, not New York, California, damn near burned to the ground because of fires. Out of popping up out of nowhere, hella acres lost, all types of shit. Not saying every story in there true, and this is why I leave the Bible alone. Anything Revelations in there, I am a true believer of that because I read it more than once and I've paid attention throughout history. Like, okay, they say that this was gonna happen. I go back and look at times in history where shit was similar to it and read that and connect the dots. Like, cool, it do say it here. And then when they speak about the Son of Man, speaking any other story now, I don't want to hear that shit for the simple fact that book depicts a woman as being the most darkest and evil creation of any kind of. Y'all think I'm playing? Go look at it yourself. For real, the Bible depicts every woman in that Bible besides the mother of the Son of Man as being a tyrant or somebody evil that had ill intentions. From the lady who wanted John the Baptist's head on a platter on down the fucking line, though. They all been depicted as evil. Even in the beginning of time, Eve was depicted as being an evil one and told Adam to take the apple, which we know that that's bullshit because he was allegedly created first, and then animals was created to keep him company, so he got to name them all, and he was put to sleep for a woman, and the Most High told him that this woman shall be your companion, and she shall, keep you this, that, and the other. He offered it to her, though. Ain't no way. On the real. And then what they say, this is a man's world. That's the way they make it. And a lot of people didn't pay attention to the next part James Brown said behind that, but he ain't nothing without his woman. Take a look at it now. The women starting to run the world, though. Change. Maybe they could put out some of these fires. Physically and metaphorically. On the real. Which one back to crazy people? Alright, sis, you enjoy your night. That reference to me is Cali Fires well said. Say that you're sweet. But why fires though? China bought California and set it ablaze to make way for what they want to build. Also, documents being destroyed through it too. So, y'all mind if I share something with y'all though? This ain't a fact. This ain't something I went and looked up. It's basically my own theory. It's just a theory. This can be thrown in the mix too though. Y'all remember when the Fukushima nuclear power plant exploded? I think that's the name of it. And they said it can't be inhabited for like the next 500 years or some shit like that though, because of the radiation. Do y'all remember that part where they said that radiation rests all the way to California? How the fuck we don't know this shit ain't playing into that shit too though? I'm just saying. It's just a theory. I'm thinking because hell and fire will make people understand and get right before they get left behind. Bro say, yes, sir. Yes, I do. And it was Fukushima. I can't find that article anymore. It was like it ever there. For the people that like read the book and what they be saying, like and he was cast to earth like a bolt of lightning. You talking about Lucifer, the only angel created from fire and ash. Every other angel was created from pure light. That's why they was easily influenced, and a lot of them followed him, and they was banished out with him. But that's a story for another day. But with Lucifer, I look at it like this: the Son of Man, and it speaks in the scripture. Even the Son of Man said that Lucifer or Satan is the king of this world. I'll wait for somebody to say that they don't say that. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to say it is. I'm 50-50 at the moment, but I'm going to think about it. They probably let bounce build that nuclear plant over here and kill us all with fire. Now, they got a better way of doing us, and it's working. They doing it through the water, through the food, now through the air, touch. Yeah. Making people more robotic. Y'all want to see what the fuck some of the outcome gonna really look like though? It ain't gonna look just like it, but if you want to just get an idea, go look at that movie, I, Robot. I think that's the name of it, with Will Smith and all that, where everybody had to stay in the house and all these robots doing. They got robots doing a lot of big things nowadays though, replacing people. Pay attention. All right. For real. And 500 million people they want to be on this earth is the high and uppers and the ones that fall under like a pyramid type thing. And then everything else can be done by a robot. Why would they need anybody else? But these people that they show on TV, they don't shop at the same stores you shop at. No. They don't eat the same quality of meats. No. I'm just saying. This time is over. You are correct. Toxic chemical. No comment about El Diablo Satan. Yeah. Like robot. Catching up on them. All movies too. AI too. Yeah, I think that's the one. It's the one I'm talking about. I got Will Smith where the robot was even watching his auntie, his nana, whoever the lady was. No, come on, man. They got people literally up in their cribs. Robots is replacing everything. When we was little, my granny even told us though, when we first, you know what I'm saying, because we used to think it was cool when we was coming up, doors that open up by themselves and all that, just didn't know that they took away from the doorman who worked at these little different spots. He used to be an elevator man though, his job gone. Like, wow. That was just a start though, and they crap past with that shit though. Then robots began to take over everything, though. Remember the cash register where you used to have to type the button up on that shit, though, and then hit a certain thing and pop it open? I mean, I know they changed it for the computer era and all this, though, but it's still robots, though. And I'm one of the ones. My sister could vouch for it because I know she one of them ones. Well, we could tell y'all, we remember when one of this shit, we used to go outside and play. I'm dead ass. We used to go outside as well. A fucking stick was a toy. Shout out to Mac J. Me and Mac J had that conversation up here before, but yeah, we used to go out and play. Girls playing jump rope, hopscotch, jack and ball. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there doing a gossip, playing that thing with the fucking piece of paper where you do the thing and it's supposed to tell the future and all that shit. Because South Park even made fun of that shit, though. But they used to do that. We used to play marbles, catch bugs, build fucking go-karts out of wood and wheels from wheelbarrows and shit, getting lawnmower things to put on to make a man. Look, we used to have fun. This before all this. Oh, my phone. Now the phones is raising these kids, though. That's a detachment. For real. Raising the kids. The fucking robots is raising the kids. That's why they're so detached from reality. I'm just calling that shit how I see it. So, I like them already. Dig in the dirt with a stick. You already know. Look, used to make holes in the ground and shit, making marble holes to play. Man, we used to do that. Playing tic-tac-toe, red light, green light, Simon Says. Man, I used to love playing outside. B-ball, open field. I remember that too, bro. I used to love origami. These kids scared to go outside, period. That motherfucking robot, that internet, that's the frequency for them. The TV was our frequency on the real, because we used to get some nice, cool-ass cartoons. That shit was decent to us growing up. That's how they had us. These kids don't want to watch that shit, because remember, they tried to recycle every cartoon we watched, from the Thundercats to He-Man to fucking Voltron, which they turned into the Power Rangers, because yes, Voltron was out before the Power Rangers. That's why they got the idea and the concept of that shit, though. I'm a big-ass anime fan. And I don't even use that word like that, though, but I am a fan of anime, though. Them cartoons, because I ain't a fan of no people in real life, though. That shit dead. Bro, say color tag. Yeah, man, look. I'm telling you, hide and go seek. On the real, we used to play all that shit, though. Everybody on the block knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all the story about my motherfucking neighbor. I lived with my grandma. My neighbor literally whooped my ass, and a couple of my cousins and a couple of other little guys and some of these people whooped our ass and took us all to the crib to get another ass whooping. That was even worse, though. I cannot make that shit up, man. Say Ryan Bice. And every movie, so man, look, I'm telling you, man, I miss them days. On the real, I do. And then we was them kids that, and it was told to it by my grandmama and them. Y'all gonna wish y'all ain't say that. We used to be them kids, so I can't wait till I grow up and move out. Then that shit actually happened, though, and then you get to reminiscing on them days. Damn, I miss them days. That's how I feel. That's how I go. Everybody knew everybody. Facts, yes, sir. Everybody. You ain't called nobody mama by their first name. You called her Miss such and such if you called her by her first name. If her name, goddamn it, was Miss Annabelle, Annabelle, goddamn it, Jones or some shit, you called her Miss Annabelle or Miss Jones. It was always a miss attached to that shit, though. Why? Because not only she gonna pop you in your soup cooler, somebody else gonna pop you in your motherfucking soup coolers on the real. That ain't how you do that. You speak with respect. So like I say, my favorite person my grandma ever knew, and it's gonna always be my favorite person out of her friends, was Miss Lillian, the lady that used to make pies, though. Introduced to me my first key lime pie, and it was homemade. And yeah, man, them was the days, though. Dead ass. I remember all that shit, though. And then with me and my wife basically growing up together, though, that's another good thing about it, though. 28 years in, put in some change. us growing up together though, experience some of the same things though, and we got similarities in life, which I ain't gonna get into them, which they ain't never really nothing personal, but it's like she chipped her tooth before on one side, then I chipped mine on the other side. I can't make this shit up. She stubbed her toe on one side, I stubbed my toe in the same spot on the other foot, and so forth. Like with our losses, you know what I'm saying? She lost. I lost my granny. She lost her granny, like right behind me. She ended up losing her pops. I lose my pops. She just lost her uncle. I just lost her auntie. She just lost another auntie. I just lost another auntie. Like, and we literally, and I'm being honest, not being funny enough, we literally call ourselves the real Hancocks. Like from the movie Hancock, we really call ourselves that. Because that shit, there's no such thing coincidence. Well, if it was going to happen, it's going to happen, period. You can prolong anything, but if it's bound to happen, it's going to happen. I missed never call them by their real name, period. On the real, excuse me, miss. On the real, especially if you ain't know their name, excuse me, miss, or excuse me, sir. Or excuse me, mister, like you just said. Man, grandma cooking was the bomb too. Facts. I still call my elders all day long. All day long. I just don't feel right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. Like, there's got to be some type of respect. And I finally got, what would dude say? Hey, what's going on with you, old school? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It didn't feel bad like I thought it was. I actually like that shit. Like, that's what's up. Motherfuckers call me OG and said, damn, okay, yeah, sir. Like, all right, okay, I'm a sir now. Thank you. A lot of people don't get to live to see that type of shit, though. And it actually feels good. And, you know, thank the Most High thing and count my blessings. For real. Look, I can't make this up. I'm glad I knew you were still in here. Look, everything I just said, though, about me and her, I can't make this up. She say, real life, so true. Hey, I cannot make this up. That's, yeah. We don't believe in coincidence. That's just a word with an empty ass meaning to it, though. Everything I just said is the truth, though. That's why I said ain't nothing personal or intimate or nothing like that, though. This is just some real life shit. Like, this some surface shit, I can tell. But, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, though. She said it is interesting how that happened. Yeah, my grandma ain't here no more. RIP to her. But yeah, my grandma should do her more thing. I should love when she made cabbage. Oh my God. And even sauerkraut. She the one who got me eating sauerkraut. I can eat sauerkraut warm or cold. On the real. I put it on my hot dogs cold. On my links. It is what it is. And then I can eat it warm. Like, and she introduced me to that. Fried cabbage, all that shit, man. Cornbread that tastes like pound cake, like they showed and got them at Big Mama house or whatever that shit was called. Soul food. Hey, my wife would tell you that's how I be having her to like make it when she make the cornbread. Put some sugar in it, a lot of it. And we go for what the fuck we know. We just did that shit with some damn homemade chili. We should be making that soon on the real. I believe it happened just like that. My condolences to you and TT. Appreciate it, sir. Bro, say facts, big bro. Yeah. Then I'm with this shit that's going on. Yeah, I learned. I'm still learning. Learn how to have patience. Just sit back. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel some type of way about things, though. You know, like everybody shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Feel some type of way because the next person should, though. That uplifting and bringing people up around. You know what I'm saying? And just smiling just to keep shit going. Hey, that's some cool ass shit. Okay, that was this sweet flatbread my grandma used to make. I remember she always made me loads of them for myself. Yo, greedy ass. My mom and I be doing down too. That's why I always love the soul food. Yeah, my baby doing her thing though. All right. And I'll be happy with it. I cover my cornbread with honey, buttermilk. They think it's sugar. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll be doing that shit like that with Fabulous Dave's little cornbread muffins. I'll be putting honey on that. That shit be fire. She say hot water cornbread. I ain't had none of that in a minute. Dead ass. I ain't had none of that in a minute. Hot water cornbread. I want me some bread pudding. Look, everybody sit up and say, "Great, bro. I couldn't speak to us." Okay. Guess I was her special grandchild, bro. That's what's up, though, on the rear. You got away with you some loaves, though. You ain't say you got them with a piece of one. You said loaves with an ass, though, shook the spot. Say, OMG, bread pudding, man. I'm trying to tell you, bread pudding. Oh, man. That's super fire. So say, I love that hot water cornbread. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And now y'all got me hungry. See? Well, yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody sliding through, though. Get ready to slide up out of here. Y'all know I love these conversations. I'll do it again in the near future. You know what I mean? We ain't got to come up here with nothing serious or nothing. You know, just felt like have a bro up here. Go ahead and let him do his thing, though. I want him to come up here with me a little bit more often. So, you know what I'm saying? Stay in tune. Good French style bread pudding. OMG, all I'm saying. I just learned how to make bread pudding last year. I never had any before, but it was good. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Bread pudding is so fire. On the real. Yeah, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get up out of here. I've been up on here for over 2 hours, but yeah, I ain't mad. As long as I'm with the fam, I'm good. Appreciate everybody. If y'all hit them likes, I appreciate it. Y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? Sliding in with your boy. And like I said, I'm going to try to do this again real soon. Not tomorrow, shit, Thursday or Friday. Say, OMG, you've been missing that, sis. Everybody be blessed. I love you all. Take care. I may be in Alba soon, be doing upload. That's what's up, sis. Love you too. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your night. You know, yeah, all y'all, you know, keep y'all spirits and y'all heads up, man. Sometimes it get worse before it get better. But we already know. After the rain comes the sun. Hopefully. But y'all stay blessed. It's your boy Big K. I'm gone. Peace.